college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He has the first and still on his feet. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Wolfpack will have first and 10. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeps it on the bootleg. Right on the money. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. They're setting up the screen. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he got loose. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Timeout called by the defense as their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. Wants to go up top. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Brings up
Wants to fire on second down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Just such a nice job by him, understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. And he's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Boston.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They believe they can run right here. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. Kansas State will have to punt it away. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. He'll start this third quarter with a run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass. Running to Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Slings it downfield. That's caught. It's Jackson. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Under fire.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the right. Got his man! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. All defense so far, nobody giving an inch. And how long has it been since you've seen a scoreless game through 3 periods? This game has the look of one that if anybody can put any type of score on the board, they'll probably go home with a W as we start the fourth quarter. To the air on first down. Puts it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 25. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They move on top here in the fourth.
Who knows? That might be all it takes. This has been a defensive battle. Both offenses struggling mightily to execute anything, but they were able to put a nice little drive together. Their yards have been very difficult to come by. They found a way to get it done, and finally here in the fourth quarter, they're able to put some points on the board.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 14 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's taking the deep shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He'll do it himself. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. It's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Here's the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. One more play to pad the stats. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He wants a big play here late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much, but fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. And at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality.